This is a shir on Tefilla. We got to evaluation toward the end. We say, Yehi Ratzon Melpanecha Hashem Elokeinu Atem. First of all, every piece of Tefilla is rich, it's very rich. And every piece has its own point to be made. And you see here, this Yehi Ratzon, maybe it will, your will, Melpanecha Hashem, in front of Hashem, Elokeinu Atem, our God and the God of our forefathers, Shenishmor Chukecha U'Mitzotecha, that we should observe your Chukim means all of the mitzvot without reason, without mishpatim, mitzvot are chukim. Mishpatim are the judgment that you could figure it out yourself. Mitzvot are things that were given to us, and after we couldn't figure it out ourselves, but after that what was given, we could understand the reason. Chukim is those that there is no reason. Even after we were told, we can't figure out the reason, we can't understand, we can't comprehend the reason. Like Sirazoz, like Shatnez, this type of things. Now we are asking our Shbaruch, Hashem, please help us. Shenishmor, we should observe Chukecha. Those things that's our comment. It's very common. Like Rashi says in Chumash, Yetzer Hara comes and says, what's the reason? Ma ta'amish b'depor. Why are you keeping this? It's superstitious, but the motivation is much less. That's how Shbaruch, please help us. Shbaruch and in Olam Hazeh. Very good. The Rebbe please help us. That we should keep chukim. It's very hard, and the mitzvot for Olam Hazeh in this world. Now, in order we should merit and we should live and inherit goodness and blessing lechaye Olam Haba in the life of world to come. The Rebbe Hashem, please help us to keep Torah mitzvot. And now why? What's the motivation? Why do you want that? Because we want to merit and live and inherit Tova, goodness and blessings are two things. Goodness and blessing. It's interesting. Blessing is not goodness. Goodness is not blessing. There are two different elements. In the life of Olam Haba. Now we know that the Mishnah in Avot says you should be able to serve the Rav, serve Hashem, not because to become a sechar, not to accept the sechar. It's a very low level of worshiping Hashem. You should not do that. The Mishnah Avot says, no, you should be not become a sechar, and sechar comes by itself. But the motivation of doing al-pi sechar is not right. No, but this in Yehi Ratzon, what are we asking? We are saying, Baruch Hu, please help us to do. When it's given here, we are asking, whether should be raw to get the sechar. What's going on? Really, the Mishnah says that we shouldn't be Avodat Hashem for sechar, and here it says that we are doing it for sechar. Really, there is a pasuk in Parashat Vayera when HaKadosh Baruch Hu discussed revealing to Abraham what does he want to do the stone, but Amorah he wants to destroy that. And Mechasa Ani Abraham Hashem Yoseh, I would have covered from Abraham what I'm going to do. But Abraham is going to be a great nation and mighty, and all of the nations of the land will be blessed through him. Because I know him, we have an endearment together, that he is going to command his children and his household after him, to watch the way of Hashem, to do Tzedakah Mishpat. And the apostle says, no, he does everything Leman Habi Hashem al Abraham and Hashem Dibir. In order that he would command his household and his children to keep the Erech of Hashem, Leman, in order that Habi Hashem al Abraham. Hashem should bring Abraham and Hashem Dibir Allah. Whatever that is spoke to him, all of the rewards. From here also you see the apostle is saying that Abraham is commanding to his children and household to keep Torah mitzvot, Leman Havi Hashem and Abraham in order to bring to Abraham whatever that is spoke to him, all of the schar. Here also is saying that I love Abraham because Abraham is keeping Torah mitzvot in order that he should give it schar to him. There are two, now to understand this, there are two ways of two different stories, opposing stories that we said about Gaon. One time there was an Arba minute, and the Gaon says that somebody had the Arba minute, he said that I'm ready to give you Gaon, I give you, but I want you to do the mitzvah without any sechar. No, you can't expect any sechar and do it. That's my condition. And the Gaon took the Arbaminim, and he did. And they say that the Gaon did that year with more cheshek, more desire than every other year. That's one story. There's another story that he gave it to Gaon, the Arbaminim, and he told him that the sechar should be for me, not for you, for me. And that year, Gaon did it, and he did it with a great motivation, more than every other year. Now, my Rosh Hashanah Weinberg said these two stories. The first story is not right. First story that it says to him, do it without any sechar and reward, it's not right. Second story is a good first story. Now, why? What's the difference? Anyway, the Gaon is not getting sechar. See, the purpose of the world is Tov wants to be met. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to do goodness. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to give good to other people. That is desire. That is what he wants. Imagine you have a grandmother that the grandmother doesn't have that much money. Doesn't have money. Buys a small gift and he wants to give the grandchildren. And somebody says, he doesn't have money, and you oppose against her because let her keep her money for herself. But a wiser person would say, that's a desire of the grandmother. If you don't let her do whatever that's supposed to do, she wants to do, it's not good. The ultimate point is that her desire should be fulfilled. Now, we are not receiving gift because we are expecting any gift. We are not receiving gift because we enjoy the gift. We are receiving gift because to make the grandmother happy. This is the purpose. This is the thing that we are looking for. Why? Because the desire of grandmother is to give. She wants to give. She wants to give gift. She wants to take care of the grandchildren. Therefore, we are not expecting the money. We are not doing it for the gift itself. Purpose and the goal is to make the grandmother happy. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to be met. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is a source of hope. He wants to do good. He wants to give. Therefore, the purpose is to be given. Now, that is the story that the Gaon says, they told Gaon, no sechar. All right. No sechar means Hashem would not become happy. That purpose that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, and what makes Hashem happy, we are stopping that. That's not right. That's not right. But the second story that he says, I should receive the sechar. It's the right story. In other words, as long as he becomes happy, gives the sechar, he becomes happy. Doesn't matter to Reuven, to Shimon, Levi, because my sake of doing is not because I should receive. I'm doing it that he should be happy. He's going to be happy because that purpose, that giving sechar and reward would be accomplished. He would be happy. Therefore, here, Abraham wants sechar. Not because I want the sechar. I want to make the happy. And that gives us very deep insight in relationship. Any relationship that doesn't have a purpose, doesn't have a goal, we don't accomplish in the relationship, is not a relationship. Baruch could have told us, do all of these things, otherwise don't do anything to you. But still we had to do it. But then it wouldn't mean it's the relationship. The relationship, by definition, means that one would be impacted through the other one and would be motivated to respond. If there is no impact, if there is no response, there's no relationship. All point of relationship is that we impact each other. Therefore, when we keep Torah mitzvot, we impact HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There is an impact on Hashem, and the impact of Hashem, the result of that, he wants to give sechar. Giving sechar is not for the reward itself. Giving sechar means there is an impact, means there is a relationship, and that we want. That we want to do. So interesting. In Shemon Esrei, he asked HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he asked for da'at, he asked for teshuvah, he asked for refuah, he asked for parnasa, and at the end, he asked HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we want you to listen to our tefillah. Shema Kollel, at the end of the request. Unfortunately, say Shema Kollel should be in the beginning or should be toward the end. Obviously, it should be in the beginning. But the Shema Kollel Hashem, please listen to me. I have a long list for you. Please listen to me. Shema Kollel. After that, you finish everything. You say, Hashem, listen. What type of business stuff? Now, unfortunately, say why Shema Kollel is at the end, because child needs the father sometimes for a need that he has. Says, please, Abba, listen. And the father listens and does. Finished. But we go to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and we tell Hashem, you have all of these needs. And above all of these needs, we have a need. What's the need? We want you to listen to us. We want to communicate with you. Our communication is not because it's not a tool just get to the purpose, just to get to the needs that we have. No, we want to be relating to you. That relationship itself is the need. Just because I want Parnasa, I want Refuah, I want Teshuvah, I want this thing, you are a provider for me, I want to relationship, communication to get to whatever that I need. No, above all. After we finish everything, we tell HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I have a message for you, Hashem. I have a news for you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I want to have a relationship with you. I want to listen to my words. I want to communicate with you. That's why Shema Kollel is there. Here also we are saying HaKadosh Baruch Hu help us to be in a way that it will reward him. Because don't forget, there's a pastor in Tehillim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, Rasha, lama tesabeh hukai. There's a pastor in Tehillim, pastor says in Tehillim, Perek Nun, pastor Tetzayin, to Rasha Amar Elokim, to Rasha, to wicked person, somebody doesn't do Teshuvah. Somebody doesn't want to communicate and relate to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It just comes in and out. Amar Elokim, Hashem says, what is it for you to talk about my hukai? What is stability alebecha? You put my covenant, my word of Torah on your mouth. You don't want breed, you don't want covenant, you don't want to be two parties relating to each other, just has to use as a means. That's not right. Therefore, every word of Torah, every mitzvah, every tefillah is privilege. Rasha doesn't have this privilege. Rasha, what are you talking about? What is it? No, this privilege would be taken away. The fact that we have that sefut and merit to daven, to pray, to tefillah, is a privilege, and that privilege will be taken away if you don't behave properly. Therefore, here we are saying, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Hashem, help us to keep Torah and mitzvot the way that's pleasing, the way that you're rewarding us. Why? Because we want you to love us. We want that relationship. We don't just want to provide for us and that's it. No, we want the relationship. That's why we say in this mitzvah, in Tefillah, we should keep Torah mitzvot in a way we be rewarded.